Welcome, brawlers. I'm the Hermit, and I hope you're ready for some zombie reanimation. Because our commander today is Hashaton Scarab. For a black and a white, we're at 1/3 legendary zombie wizard with whenever you discard a creature card, you may play 2 mana, blue mana. If you do, create a tap token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. So this deck is gonna revolve around getting stuff that allows us to draw and discard, and then getting our commander and then 3 open mana so that we can discard one of our big creatures and essentially make a copy. But since we're gonna be putting them into the graveyard already, and this is an exile them when we make the copy, we're gonna be also playing reanimate, assemble for parts, persist, and even victimize for a little bit of reanimation. Our big creatures are gonna be from Thrall of Khazad-dûm to Abzan, Summon Knights of the Round, Niak, also known as Dr. Octopus, Griselbrand, Ashen Rider for removal, Vagabond, and Ulamog the Defiler. Our stuff that's gonna help us loot are gonna be Ghostly Pilfer, we can discard a card to make it unblockable, Jace, Kitsa, and even Rona. They have activated abilities that allows them to draw and discard. Psychic Frog, we just discard to make it bigger. Then we also have Ledger Shredder, Unstable Experiment, as ways to connive instead of just drawing and discarding. If we discard a creature, in this case, a non-land, can be any non-land, we put a counter on the creature that connived. Then, because we are in Esper colors, we have your typical Wash Away, Mana Drain, Reprieve, Get Lost, and even Fit the Cycle, Bitter Triumph, as ways to remove our opponent's stuff. Then we also have Monument to Endurance. It allows us to either draw a card, create a treasure, or make our opponent lose 3 life whenever we discard a card. We also have a couple of New Capenna connive cards in Rafin and Tolus. When Tolus enters, it connives. But then, since we don't, like I said, we don't need our creatures to be discarded into the graveyard. If we discard them into exile, they still get to be copied. So with Tolus, we exile the creatures when we discard them, and then when she dies, we put all of the cards that are exiled with her into our hand. We also have Obsessive Teacher, Kaito Shizuki, Emmett Selch for even more looting, Liliana of the Veil, and the Household Hungry allow us to also discard cards. Household Hungry, we're gonna use it only if we have already our setup for making a zombie, but Liliana is just really good value, even for making our opponent sacrifice, and maybe if we get to the ultimate, we get something cool out of it. We also have Pride of the Mouth and Cabero as ways to reanimate for 4 mana. And since we don't mind our creature going to the graveyard, we have Grief, Subtlety, and Solitude for a little interaction. So that's the deck. Now let's head into the queue and see how many zombies we can make. Means we were Puck, we needed more lands, and here we have a good hand. Now, a good rule of thumb is to play Hashaton when we have 5 mana, so maybe we can go for that. We can go with Kitsa, Grafin, and maybe even Witch Enchanter. So let's cycle the troll here. Draw fellows from opponent. We should kill that, but how? Get lost might be the best option, I think. Then I think we keep, since we have more lands, we're gonna keep Solitude with Witch Enchanter for now. Winter Moon. Ooh, that's gonna hurt us. But not for long, since I guess we can Witch Enchanter. The opponent gets their book. I wish we could send away Kitsa here, but let's do it with Rafindo. At least now we can play Hashaton or Kitsa and keep Reprieve. I guess it's Kitsa. Now, the sort of upside downside of commanders like Buck, while they do help you get their commander attacks back, the fact that you still need to spend your entire turn if you want to cast them is really something you need to consider always. Although I guess opponent played Oracle, okay. We still reprieve, they concede. I guess we were gonna play Hashaton, hopefully get summon Bahamut. Who knows? Yes. The Scouting Storm Soul. Guess we only have Rafin for now. Soul Guide Lantern. Let's play Hashaton and see what happens. Since Right of the Month has flashback, we discard it for now, so we grow our commander. Next turn we're gonna grow it again. And make an 4/4 copy of Niak. And because they are mono green, there's less chance for removal. Oops. I guess that was the wrong one, but I still want to grief. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you exile. Okay. We still make the copy. Yep, that's not how it works, opponent. Not an actual reanimation. But this is kind of bad for us. Primal Odin. Yeah, they can boring clicks and can reach transformation on someone, but I wonder who. Hashaton? He becomes even stronger than before, so not a horrible deal, I think. To attack, connive on if 1, 2, and 3. Oh, but apparently it's hard reach. Doesn't matter though. Okay, so let's Cabairo, Kogla, Fighter Commander. Yeah, maybe. Now let's route cards here. Arden. Oh. Susa, they get more lands and more lands. Corsair Picor is not gonna do much against us. They transform boring clicks. Let's see what they get. Summon Ferrir and Surak and Gorklom. Yeah, I guess we have this one now. Oh, they get Ancient Green Warden. So I think we summon Fenrir, summon Primal Odin, I guess. Right there, reach. Attack with everyone, put counters on the player. They can only block 2 of these. So yeah. Range, rather. And it's GG's. They cannot block all of the damage. So they take 9. Vivian. Okay. This should get us some survival for the land. Actually, we don't. If we keep that land, we're not gonna be able to play our stuff. So, and of course they have explore. Exploration, I mean. So yeah, mono green landfall.
I didn't live through hell to lose to you. Let me show you what was lost.
We need a land here. Okay, that works.
Now we're getting started. Starting over's the only way. Strike now.
The beanstalk.
Strike hard.
And explore. And now they have 6 lands. What do we play next turn? Guess I want to play Emperor of Bonds and copy something.
Okay, so you've
So
got
let's go for
points.
that. Illuminator. Okay. Now what do you do with 6 mana opponent? You obviously have a lot of spells with mana value 5 or greater, otherwise why would you...
Tear it down.
Okay,
Tear
the
it all
exile,
down.
Defense of the Heart. Oh. Yeah, that's actually nice. We will not make a copy here.
Not again.
Let's see if we can push for some lethal here. One way or another. Scoring clicks. Okay, so they draw. And now they have their Defense of the Heart activated. We discard 1, 2, and 3. And this is Diviner. Take that. Let's see what they get with their defense. Because at least we can beat the cycle now. They get 2 of the best creatures they have, so maybe I needed to add mana first. Okay, not as bad. Just in case they played boring clicks, the taxing boring clicks. I play the word, but we still kill it for the forage cost. Now 1, 2, and 3. Swamps are equal for the Shockland. We have now okay, so now they have 2 Reachers. We will exile one of them. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now all of our stuff has indestructible with Abbasin. See, I guess opponent can still win if they lock into something good here. Maybe they can try to get their behemoth up. There we go. Yep, not unexpected. GG's. Pharaoh. Okay, this is a hand I am willing to keep. We get Raffin's Tower, then we get the Psychic Frog. We probably discard Nardin. They counterspell the frog. Okay. I guess we start by playing the Overlord. If they counter it as well, we can reassemble. Well, we can assemble for parts the Psychic Frog. Ooh, I guess we can also get the Troll here. Utsil Flanker to Exilor Graveyard. Okay. Not ideal, but not. Oh! Into life and scry too? We go for that. We don't get the land, but on the plus side we can play the. We can cycle the troll, and we get the land. Okay, so opponent plays Virtue of Loyalty, so they draw a card. Sure. Discard. Arden. They mana drain reanimate. Okay. We discard Malcolm. We're okay keeping it under Tolos. 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Wrath of Gods. Guess we can. Card you. It doesn't do anything, so. Yeah, I was thinking we could do that if they only kill Tolus, but since they are killing the entire board, might as well not do it. Let's get the priest and get Arden. Chills flanker. Into life is great too. Okay. Don't like the Shredder, but the Overlord is okay. A Dark Commando, which can kill our Overlord. Let's play this guy. Got the Ashen Rider. Your graveyards for Ashen Rider. Tails in. Okay. Even Mindset or play our own Malcolm, block our opponents. Ooh, they memory lapse. Yep, GG's. We can get the Ashen Rider, exile their Mind Sensor, so they have no blockers. GG's. Rapan. Come on. You gotta give us some lands. This is a good hand. I guess we want Jace over Rona. It might be better though. And play Sword of Feast and Famine. Because if they equip it, we just jump block, or maybe not. Take one kid here. Scarab Jace. Okay, Stone Rain doesn't affect us that much. We go for the attack again. Let's draw a card, discard Ulamog, make a copy. Would you look at that? Annihilator 10. Nice. Yep. Thanks. And it was at instant speed, so. And because they are in mono red, not much they can do. They cannot bounce. No cyclonic, no nothing. So, GG's. Raf Kapashin. So against Raf, we don't have uncounterable. But I guess Hashaton is in a way. Uncounterable for other creatures. However, here, what do we want to do? And of course, we draw Gemstone Caverns as our first land on the draw. Let's see if they are not all counter spells. Maybe we can sneak something in. Otherwise, I think we will try to play the Pilferer, then Hashaton, and then keep Wash Away for Raf. Okay. Let's see if this is enough pressure for our opponent. What do we do now? Let's draft in. The fairy hero of Dominaria. Well, we can kill it with Get Lost. It's not terrible.
How long do you want to wait for a rematch?
I guess we discard Kitsa for now. We have Command Tower, so that means Wash Away, Experiment, and we wait for something better to reanimate. Okay, let's see what opponent is gonna do. Solitude. You and enter tapped. Let's pass. Oh, we didn't keep the right colors. I needed to keep that untapped. That was on me.
Get in, get out.
Summon Knights of Round.
You don't know.
When it needs an Exile Base Wrath, Ugin, Five Storms. I guess that can take care of someone.
I grant you a boon.
We need something that can deal with Ugin here.
Timeless wisdom guides your hand. Energy for your efforts. Power belongs to the patient.
Incursion Rider might be one of the few cards that saves us. I would say Arden, but they can exile our graveyard. If we have it. Overlord is not ideal. Ulamog. Okay, oh, can we? No, we're gonna lose everything probably. Let's see if we can get another trigger with. We can copy another thing with Hashaton. We copy Olamog, and if not, then I guess we just concede.
My plan bears fruit. One step in the stratagem.
So, do you have another artifact, or...?
I know something you don't know.
Lamok the Defiler. Oh, that's not how that works. Oh, they're gonna draw a card. Right. Oops. I guess that was better for you, even if you don't think so. Oh, but it's black. Right. My bad, I guess. I guess it needed to be Valgaboth then. Yeah, because this is worth 2 permanents, and that just send it to permanents, and this is 3 non-lands.
Focus. Breathe. And learn.
Okay, they sacrifice something. They play the Endstone, and they sacrifice... What do they sacrifice? Land and treasure map.
Fate flows as easily as water.
Ugh,
No
I feel bad
blocks.
for your mentor if that's your attack. Now this is a
Let's
juicy
discard you
situation.
here. Let's play Grief. Strict Serenade.
An undisciplined strike. Insight is vital to success.
7, maybe 8 mana. And we have one Sorority up. So they don't have also enough to exile Valgaboth. Enough non-lands. Cover the formula. Ooh, that's a good one. They had priority when they cast the end stone, so they could counter it their own card. Collector's Bolt. El Kaito.
Oh, there.
Mine is the power of
Para Chief of Compliance. I guess I needed to sortie that. Let's play Discover the Formula for free. Arden. Sure. I guess everyone at our opponent. Now let's attack Cooking with Ulamak. Yep, Annihilator 10, pretty good. After all. And I can't believe we managed to beat that Resolve Dukin, although they weren't as focused on colorless. They still had some color, so I guess that's why, and that's probably why you should play it with more. With commanders with less color. But still, GG's, GG's. Loot the Pathfinder. Let's keep it. Yeah, I commit myself into keeping this one. Oh, and that's a reward, I think. Let's play Renato. I think I want to pass with the counter spells up. Okay, let's get the Euro. Lauren is gonna go away. Throne of Hashaton. Guess we get one thing now. Let's make it count. Turn Scolding. Guess we counter the Scolding then. And I will sell Tolus. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna play Grief. See what they were having, and then we would get Valgaboth. I think that might be GG's for opponent. See you later, Loot. Aitor. Not ideal, but almost. Almost. Overlord. Do we want to actually do that? Let's see. Yeah, we have a 5/5. Opponent technically can remove it. And the reason we did that is because this is not blue, so we still need another blue source for this guy. Ooh, Terra's under. Okay, I see it. Teacher supplier. Seems like opponent is about to reanimate. Oh yeah, of course, Betor. You reanimate a card equal to the life you lost. Wish the horde. Little too late. Let's attack. No, opponent has a target for Betor. They play it their turn. If they use their Painland, they're gonna get their Stitcher Supplier back. Stalker. Let's sacrifice Hashaton. Yep, to the command zone. Play the Overlord, discard, Priest of Fell Rights. No attacks. Now if our opponent chooses to attack, we will play the Priest and return something. Reclamation Sage. Sure. And Adanto Vanguard. Yeah, we can make a copy, so let's get some surveil going. Get lost. Okay, let's block here and here. They're gonna put counters. Yeah, that part gonna be rough. And here, unfortunately, we have nothing better than these guys, so good games, good games. Ugin, Eye of Storms. Spray Grief, see what they have. Maybe we can disrupt their curve. Hmm. Unfortunate. But I guess now they are at 5 mana. 6. Paradox Engine. Let's play the Voidwalker, see what they have. In case they draw into Ugin.
I grant you a boon. Equilibrium must be. Open your mind to possibility.
Actually, Persist for Grief might be ideal. Take their Kozilek, we cast it. Yeah, opponent can definitely exile these guys, but because these are colorless, there's not much else they can do.
Arcane ritual.
Yep, GG's. And that's gonna be it for today. No, honestly, no notes on this deck. Maybe if you want to be a little bit more controlling, you can cut on some of the payoffs, but it was really, really solid, and I like where it is right now. So, like a 8 or 9 out of 10, would definitely recommend. And also, as always, thank you for watching. I'm the Hermit, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.